The mountain air was thin, sharp, and cold enough to sting lungs on every breath. The rugged Afghan valley below stretched into dark cliffs and jagged stone, the kind of terrain where sound didn't travel far, but bullets traveled silently. A team of 8 Navy SEALs had been positioned on the high ridge for reconnaissance. It was supposed to be a simple overwatch: observe enemy movement, report, extract quietly. But plans in war burn quickly, and on this unforgiving morning, fire erupted. The first shot cut through the silence like lightning splitting a tree. Then another, and another. The team instantly ducked for cover behind boulders as chunks of rock exploded from sniper rounds striking them from hidden angles. Chief Petty Officer Mark Haynes shouted, "Contact left, multiple sniper positions." Bullets whistled, ricocheted, and cracked the air. Dust stormed around them. One SEAL was grazed in the shoulder before he could crawl behind cover. The worst part wasn't the volume of fired, it was the precision. Whoever was shooting knew exactly what they were doing. Within seconds, the team realized something alarming. They were surrounded, not physically, but by skill point .10 snipers, point .10 rifles, point .10 unseen threats, pinned from every angle and no escape route. No advance route, no visual, just chaos. "They've got US triangulated," someone yelled. Mark pressed his back to the rock, analyzing angles. Every attempt to peek was met with a bullet snapping past his cheek. This wasn't a random ambush. It was a coordinated kill box, a trap. And it was closing. The SEALs weren't rookies. These were elite warriors hardened by deployments, skilled under pressure. But even they knew that facing 10 experienced snipers in elevated terrain was a death sentence. Unless something changed. Unless someone changed it. And someone was coming. A single call sign had just been relayed through secure comms. Shadow Viper inbound. Mark exhaled in relief, mixed with disbelief. Shadow Viper wasn't just a name. It was a reputation. She was an operator few had ever seen in person. Some believed she didn't exist. Others swore she was a rumor. An urban legend whispered in training halls that a ghost sharpshooter, a woman whose accuracy tore through distances ammunition wasn't designed for, that a sniper with a record so classified her real file didn't exist. Not digitally, not on paper, not officially. Her nickname came from two things. She appeared out of nowhere, and when she fired, no one saw the bullet, no one heard the shot, but someone dropped. 23 confirmed high-value missions, point .0 missed shots, point .0 injuries, point .0 evidence. The sniper teams pinning the SEALs had no idea. Their hunt was about to flip. Half a mile from the ridge, moving like wind between boulders and brush, Lieutenant Commander Arya Keller adjusted her scope and slowed her breathing. Calm, controlled, silent. Her rifle, custom-built, matte black, no reflection, rested perfectly against her shoulder. Her eyes scanned terrain others would dismiss as random rock and shadow, but she saw patterns, unnatural shapes, faint dust movement, offbeat texture where camouflage failed to blend completely. She counted 9 sniper hides instantly. The 10th? Hidden better, smart, worthy, but not invisible. She found him. Then she smiled. Not cruelly, but with respect for skill. She tapped her comms once. A single click. A message the pinned SEALs understood. Target acquisition complete. No further radio. No chatter. Silence was her weapon. She checked wind, not with a meter, but with instinct. A slight drift on her cheek. The tremor of a leaf. The way distant dust carried. She calculated elevation, temperature, humidity, distance, all in seconds. Then she slowed her heartbeat. A technique learned, mastered, perfected. Her breathing became so faint it was nearly non-existent. Her pulse matched the rhythm of stillness. Her world shrank to the trigger. One perfect moment. And then, crack. A suppressed shot. Quiet, dull, almost unimpressive to anyone untrained. But on the ridge, one enemy sniper slumped forward, blood spreading across his ghillie suit. Position 1. Eliminated. Before the SEALs reacted, another shot sounded. Crack. Position 2 collapsed. A third shot came so quickly it almost overlapped the second. Point 3 down. Mark whispered, "Holy *T, she's clearing them." The sniper fire against them faltered. Confusion rippled through enemy comms. The hidden shooters shifted, breaking form, trying to relocate. Their mistake. Movement exposed them, and Shadow Viper punished every mistake. Position 4, gone. Position 5, neutralized before he even finished crawling. Terrain thundered with silent dominance. The seal stared in stunned awe, not daring to speak too loudly, afraid noise alone would disrupt this impossible choreography of death. Every shot wasn't just accurate, that IT was surgical. Heart shots, eye shots, that single-round kills. Arya Keller didn't shoot more than once. She never needed to. With 5 eliminated, the remaining snipers realized something terrifying. They were not the hunters anymore. They were prey. Some attempted escape, retreating toward lower rocks and brush, but they were already. Mark point one after another, they fell, each shot precise and final. Then silence. Cold, complete silence. Only one enemy sniper remained, the best of the group. Arya knew it, that he hadn't moved recklessly. He hadn't panicked, he waited, disciplined, smart, that a sniper worthy of the title. Arya repositioned, not rushed but deliberate. She anticipated where he expected her to be, and she moved somewhere he wouldn't predict. She didn't see him. She felt him. She sensed angles the same way others sense danger. And finally, there had a glint. Not from metal, but from a microscopic shift of sand where his elbow pressed. He was preparing to fire. He believed he found her. He was wrong. Arya exhaled, slow, measured, a heartbeat, a still moment that felt eternal. Then, cracked, at a small puff of dust lifted from a far ridge, and the last sniper went limp. All 10 hostile positions were cleared. Mark's voice finally broke the silence. Shadow, Viper. Status? A few seconds passed. Then her quiet reply. Threats neutralized. 23 minutes. 23 minutes. 10 elite snipers. NO misses. The SEALs emerged from cover. Cautious at first, then steady, their confidence returning. When Arya finally approached, stepping into view from the rocky slope, the team stared in silence. She moved with calm authority, wearing no rank patch, no unit insignia. Only a dark uniform and gloves that carried the smell of dust and precision. Someone finally whispered, "She's real." Another SEAL muttered, "No way one person did that." Mark stepped forward. "You saved my team. We owe you." Arya simply replied, "You owe me nothing. Just finish the mission." There was no arrogance, no theatrics, just professionalism sharpened into legend. And soon, this day would become another whisper in training halls, another impossible record filed in a classified vaults, another story soldiers told but could never fully prove. But one fact would stay unquestioned. When 10 snipers hunted America's elite, one woman hunted them back and won.